Welcome to the Elvanto mobile app tutorial. So to begin, I'm going to find my Elvanto app, which you'll find is right there in the middle, and you press it. It'll then come up like this. You download this in your app store, whether you've got an Apple or an Android, it doesn't matter. Now the thing a lot of people get stuck on, the domain, you have to type Mildura, Cofc. That's our domain name. So if you're using it on the app, you type in that. If you're using it on the desktop, it's a different address, but Mildura Cofc. Then you go continue. I've spelt that wrong. There we go, Mildura Cofc. And then we need your username. So your username is all lowercase. It's your name and your last name. So mine's josh.cole. Now, my password, for the purpose of this, I've made it Jesus007, just so people can't see what my normal password is, which I'll change at the end of this tutorial. You then have your roster. You can, if you add a picture, go for it, but you'll see the picture of you. I might just come up with a blank head shot. It's got your schedule, so I can see I'm on morning service and the evening service this week. And I can view all the rest of the services I'm on for the rest of this term. So you can see your whole roster in there. So all you do is tap that, or alternatively, you can tap the bit up here and you hit roster. And then you see all your services. So you just tap on it, and there you go. The order of service has been made this week. If you're on reading, say, the reading is at the top there, the topic of the sermon. So this week Andrew's preaching on grace to be humble. It's got the times, it's got the rehearsal time. It's also got these tabs here, so you can get volunteers to see who else is on. You see all the people that are on the morning services. It's got plan, which shows you the order of service with the little bits in the middle, so you know exactly what's happening, as well as the title of a reading. And it's got files, and it's just got the music sheets and maybe little video clips and stuff. So that's a little shortcut. So if you are a musician, actually, you can just get the songs and read them straight off your phone if you've got insane eyesight. But you can also use it this way on the iPad, so that might be when that comes in more handy. So we'll just go back home for 2 secs. You also notice it's got the songs to learn there, and as you learn them, you can even mark them off if you're a musician. So under the roster tab, we've got the unavailability tab. So at the moment, I've got no unavailabilities next term. But if I wanted to add one, you hit the plus button just here in the top right-hand corner. It then comes up with that screen, and you submit, say I'm unavailable from October the 20th until October the 25th. And I could say all day, or you can change it if you're only unavailable in the morning, and I could say away or any reason there and go done, and I could submit that. I'm not going to submit that because I'm not away, but you just hit submit and then they pop up in the unavailability tab. Under unavailability, you've also got groups, and this actually just tells you some of the different groups and Bible studies. We won't be usually utilising that feature for a little while. And then you can also click on songs to see all the songs, and if you're a musician, that's where you can go in and you can get the lyrics. If you're a singer, you can get the chord sheet, or you can get the lead sheet if you are a piano player or somebody that uses the lead sheet. So that's a fantastic feature. There'll be a little learn icon next to the new ones that you might need to make yourself more familiar with. You can also go onto profile, which is down the bottom left, and just change your details there if you want to change anything. It's also a settings menu. You can make it for a PIN login instead, or have fingerprint authentication as well, which is pretty handy. Now there's a few things you cannot do on the app. Most things are there if you're a worship leader and you need to make an order of service, but anything you're finding hard to do on the app that you know you can do on the desktop, you just go view on web, tell it what to open it with, and it will take you to the Mildura Church of Christ website one, and that's where you can do everything. That's basically all you need to know. So the main thing, you've got your roster there, you've got all your services there, and you've also got songs and stuff, unavailabilities, and yeah, pretty easy. That's the easiest way to check the roster. It's also the easiest way to check who's on and what's happening. So if you're a reader, you can see the reading. If you're a singer, you can see the songs. If you're a worship leader, if you're on tech, any of those things, this is the best and quickest way to find out the service for that week. Thanks for listening. Hopefully that is helpful.